Hello everyone, it is Shay in Silver Lake, Oregon. It is June 9th, 2026. It was 65 degrees today. Right now it's 61. The low tonight is going to be 39. Those sunflowers back there are looking pretty beefy for, hanging in there. Hopefully my blueberries finish adjusting and make it, because if one dies, the other one's gonna die. That's how that works. And this one's not doing too great on this side, so let's hope, cross our fingers and hope. And then over here, I don't know, that's the lavender, and it seems extremely unhappy. So once again, like, all of the YouTube videos that I look up for lavender all say the same thing. Leave it in an area that's not, and ignore it. And then that one has just gotten so worse. But when I had it in the house, it was happy. So I don't know. These are my radishes. And I planted either beets or squash here. And then over here, I planted either beets or squash. I don't know. There's something coming up in there, but I don't know what's going on. And then I also planted stuff in here, apparently. I don't know if that's... I think that's a sunflower, which I know I would not have put a sunflower in here. So I don't know what's going on with that. That's a weed, for sure. Oh, look, there's something over here, too. So, I don't know. Don't know what's going on. This is a weed. So, you got me. And then I know I planted... Oh no, I think I covered up the wrong... No, I covered the right too. There's something right here. I think I planted in there. I don't know. I should mark where I plant, but I don't. And then there's radishes for sure in here. But then there's also, pretty sure that, like, there's also the Johnny Jumpers that keep popping up in here. And that looks like a pepper. That looks like a pepper, and that looks like a pepper. And I remember I did plant peppers in here. And I think there's like 2 peppers over there. So, I don't know. Something going on there. And then for some reason that onion fell over. All I see are onions in here. I don't think it was like little seeds of garlic. I don't think that I think it's just gonna be all these onions again. And a bunch of weeds I'm gonna have to sit here and pluck out. So not much going on. I still need to hack at this Shasta daisy. I need to cut it at least in half and get rid of half of it. Transplant it or give it away. Ooh, it's windy. There's a 14-mile-an-hour wind today. We went to Klamath Falls and back. It was a beautiful drive. It's nice when you're in the car and it's just beautiful like this. Just like a little bit, like, so it doesn't matter if it's windy. Look at that gorgeous sky. So pretty. So then I just came home, decided, I'll water, because we're going to have some warm days coming up. and it gives them a head start. I think I need to water. I should have came over here and watered these. I didn't water these guys. I don't know how I skipped that. But I left this plastic on, and I should have watered. I thought it would have rained. It's pretty sad looking. I thought that it would rain, and it didn't. Did not rain. I guess it misted, sprinkled a little bit because we had that little tiny rainbow. But it wasn't. I personally didn't notice anything wet out here that wasn't already the normal, the normal stuff. So there was that. Anywho, nothing going on. The birds have even been kind of quiet, I noticed. They're not in their big chirping, usually yelling at me, get out of the garden, get out. We're trying to play here. I did top off all their bird baths. I'm out of bird seed again. They go through it so fast. When you fill up all the different ones, it just takes it up. So I'm just going to have to wait, save up, and be able to get one of those really, really big bags and see what we got there. Anyway, I guess I should go let my phone charge up. Yeah, oh, look, the carnations are going to bloom soon. Look, there's like a bunch of them. I'm going to get a bunch of blooms on this side. This side, remember, I cut all that dead off, and then this side I left all the dead on. I don't know what happened to all the dead. I don't know what happened to it. But now I know, don't cut the dead. Just leave it. Or I guess cut the flowers. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Carnations ended up being a tricky thing. It was one of those things I got at the dollar store that grew and did so well, and I was so happy. And now I'm like, now it's kind of hard to take care of them. Something I should have researched first, but didn't. Didn't. This will be our picture. All right. Oh, yeah, and then my son got this empty old wetback container. So I'm going to use it to collect rainwater on the corner over there. I'm going to set it up so that way in the future I'll be able to collect rainwater and use that water to water my garden. So now I've got 2 containers that I can do that with. So that's cool, and I'm happy about that. So I'm going to set it up right here on this corner, and then do another one on another corner. I think the corner over there. That way I have 2 different places that I can take water from. And then, of course, if I get more containers that are big and sturdy like that are free. Oh, yeah, and then I also got this thing, too. This goes, like, on the back of a truck. My son gave it to me. See, it's got these hooks that slide on, and it sits upright. This is like a table that folds down, and then it locks into place like that. And then you put shelves in here and stuff. So what I'm going to do is put it up against probably the shed and put my garden, and put it up on a piece of, a stump, a couple stumps, and put a shelf in here and put my small gardening tools in it, and then I can keep those together better, and if it's up higher I'll be able to swing the door shut. So that's what my plan for that is. It's kind of like my boat dock box. That one floats though. This one would sink. But and that one I got for free. This one I paid $50 for it, I think. Yeah, and this one floats. They hook up on the boat docks, And you put like your life jackets and your whatever. It's like extra storage that goes where you're parking, where you park your boat. So, but it came in and I paid $50 for it. And so it kind of reminds me a little bit of that. And I love that one. So this is cool. I'm just going to have to raise it up a little bit. Maybe scuff sand it and then paint it white again to spruce it up some. But it would be perfect for my smaller tools to go in there, and it would be like a lot easier, like being able to access the smaller stuff and save space inside the shed or the garage, and especially when it's just for something out here. Like, it's ideal for out here. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I love it. It's perfect. Cool. You know, I could put it up on concrete blocks or wood, but it'll look nicer when I paint it. All right, peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, minute, month, second, year. You know the schmill. Don't forget to rewind and be kind. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.